Hello folks, Killface of Baylor here. I figured today I would do a quick video talking about some abbreviations and kind of what they mean, but I'm only going to go into what they stand for. I'm not going to go into long descriptions to try and keep the video short. If you have particular questions, feel free to post them, and also I'll try to post more extensive information in later videos. Okay, so common ones. DPS, damage per second, which is a more accurate damage measure than, say, just looking at how much damage a skill or a weapon does. So haste is attack speed. This is Celtic Heroes specific, by the way. Whereas speed is going to be movement speed. So if you see rings of speed versus haste rings, things like that. Lix, Lix, stands for elixir, and there are ones for each different elixir, but I won't go into those because they can vary from server to server. So basically, aside from DPS, there are a couple other class roles or builds that you can do. Tank and healer are the other primaries, and then a lure monkey, which I have mentioned in other videos. Lure monkey is basically just a mage that primarily throws lures. And then hybrid basically means someone that isn't specialized into one of those other areas. While that can be useful for leveling, it's not the main thing you're going to see. Okay, so BOE is bind on equip. I'll see if I have any bound items here. I think I do. There we go. See how that says bound? If I hadn't used it yet, it would say bind on equip. Means I can't trade. Okay. So then OOC is out of clan. OOG is out of group. DKP is dragon kill points. It's a way to measure boss attendance and use it to decide distributing gear. Gens, that one's pretty self-explanatory, is the shortening of general, and guards is the shortening of guardian. The other clan ranks are not normally shortened. IRL and RL are normally real life, but it's worth noting that RL can also technically be raid leader. A raid is basically a large boss fight. A mob is an individual enemy, not a boss. An ad is part of a boss encounter, but not the boss itself. It's basically a mob that stands near the boss and adds some layer of difficulty. So Bloodthorn is shortened to BT. That's the current end game boss, and the one before that. Gelebron is shortened to Gelly or Jelly, GELE. So that's what those will mean. Sorry, taking a sip of coffee. Those are a couple of the more common things I get questions about. There's a lot of texting shorthand that I'm not going to go too much into detail on. You can Google all that, and texting shorthand carries over here. CG is corrupted gardens. That's where we are now. All right. That's the latest zone to have come out. SV is Stone Vale. A lot of the others will have part of their name in the description. If you hear someone call Hippo, that is the boss Hrung or Hrungninger or something like that. Hrunninger, I don't know. It's normally either Hrung or Hippo. VTT, which I use a lot and very few other people seem to, is voice to text. So I get some questions on that one. AFK is away from keyboard. You'll see a lot of things that originated in PC games. It just means someone is stepping away. Partially AFK basically means, normally in this game, someone is not paying full attention to their phone or set their phone down or something like that. Let's see, which ones do we hear or do we see here a lot? Frozen, meteoric, warden, those are the general terms for class armor sets that have different names. For instance, Lore Mantle and Moon Shadow are rogue and I believe mage warden gear. But we needed a term that would cover every class, so it's called Warden. Its upgrade is Meteoric. The upgrade to that one is Frozen. And then DL, which is Dragon Lord, EDL, which is Exalted Dragon Lord, and then DG, which is Dark Gull. Mord is Mortis, and part of the reason that's going to become important is that a Mortis Helm, does not break the aura of DL or EDL. EG is end game. And technically at this point, EG means 215 plus, even though you can participate on some servers in Bloodthorn even when you're level 210. Because there's a zone you can't reach until 215. So the other ones that you're really going to run into a lot, AH would be Auction House. KS is Kill Steal. Nerf means to make something worse. Basically, it's the opposite of buff, and buff is, to strengthen something. Like if I cast my Ice Attunement here, it buffs my ice skills. So there's that. Let's see. So Ley, L-E-A, and also, L-E-Y and also L-A-Y are both ley stones, right? So that is the ability to fast travel, and fast travel is this right here. Overburdened means you're carrying too much to fast travel. BP is normally backpack. You'll see it as backpack expansions or backpack space. And if it's not used like that, then it's breastplate. And there's different names for each different class's armor type. However, BP will always refer to the chest slot. Yeah, so that's several of them. I'll do more later, but there's a few. Anyway, hope that helps, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.